UFC heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall has undergone surgery on both eyes as doctors work to restore his vision to fighting condition. The procedure follows complications from repeated eye issues that raise serious concerns about his ability to compete safely. Aspinall said the focus is now fully on recovery, with medical teams optimistic but cautious as he begins the process of returning to full health before considering his next fight. New footage has surfaced showing Mike Perry and Eddie Alvarez involved in a chaotic backstage fight at a BKFC event. The video captures punches being thrown before security intervenes. Alvarez later commented that the altercation was deserved, though details on what sparked the incident remain unclear. The wild scene adds another chapter to BKFC's reputation for off-camera drama involving its biggest stars. Paulo Costa's coach has explained the reasoning behind the former middleweight title challenger moving up to light heavyweight. According to his team, the cut to 185 pounds had become too difficult, and Costa performs better when healthier and stronger. The long-term goal is ambitious, competing for championships in both divisions if things go as planned at 205 pounds. UFC veteran Matt Brown reacted after Dana White stated he no longer handles fighter contracts or matchmaking directly. Brown said he never spoke with Dana personally about his own contract situation and suggested fighters are often unclear about who actually makes key decisions. His comments reignited discussion around transparency and communication between the UFC and its roster.
When I was kind of coming up and, in my prime, so to speak, making a run for the title and everything, the situation that I understood, because I only spoke to Dana personally when I started getting into those top 10, top 5 fights. Right. Everything below that, Dana would have, he was clearly involved, right? Like you would kind of talk to him here and there, and, he would come back to the locker room and talk to you about it. And, you get little glimpses here and there about what he wants next. But until I got into the top 10, top 5, there wasn't a whole lot of talking to Dana about it, But then when I got up in there, now I wasn't even talking to Joe Silva anymore. It was just straight to Dana, right? And then after the buyout, this was just my own experience, I never talked to Dana or anybody other than Sean Shelby after that. Not even, I never spoke to Dana on the phone about anything, honestly, which was kind of surprising, because back in the day, I think it just got big too, right? There's so many fighters and everybody's asking for something. I mean, I can't imagine dealing with fighters, bro. Nonetheless, 600 plus fighters. I mean, I can't imagine what that's like. Every single person, asking for something and trying to get the next fight. You know what I mean? And that's why they always liked me, right? Because Dana could call me and be like, hey, this is who we want you to fight. Like, okay. That was why they liked me a lot, right? So I don't know. That's just, I can only speak on my own experience. That was the experience I had, and they were always really cool to me, really good. But I was good back, right? It was a good mutual relationship, right? Like I didn't negotiate contract. I negotiated with Dana once, and that was in, I want to say 2016. And it was kind of funny, because I went to his office, and he kind of shows us around, like, it was me and my wife at the time, and he shows us around, shows us his Ferraris, and shows us the office, and and finally we sit down and get to the meeting, and I said, Dana, I think this is what I'm worth. And he said, okay. And he said, I was like, is that it? Maybe I should have asked for more, right? And yeah, that was it. They went back to talking about, some of the paintings on the wall, or, whatever kind of other shit we started talking about.
Dana White says plans for a potential UFC event at the White House are expected to be finalized by this weekend. White confirmed discussions are moving quickly and emphasized the promotion wants everything dialed in before making any official announcements. While no fights have been confirmed yet, the idea of a White House card continues to gain momentum and attention across the MMA world.